This is 5 on your side at noon. Focused on you.
And we begin today at noon with the weather. Here's a live look downtown. Mother Nature can't seem to settle on winter or spring. Near 70 Tuesday, mid 50s yesterday, and we are going to struggle to get out of the 40s today. Thanks for being here. I'm Kay Quinn. It'll warm up again tomorrow, but cool today. Let's go to meteorologist Jim Castillo. He's here with the Weather First forecast.
Yeah, hi Kay. So slightly below average temperatures. We should make it into the lower 50s, but yes, some areas staying in the 40s, and these clouds are holding on tight right around St. Louis. So that's been an issue. It's more of an east wind also at, it's up there over 10 miles an hour. So a bit of a breeze. There it is, 47 degrees. And of course, it feels like 41 with that breeze. So a little on the cool side for sure. And then we jump to near 70 tomorrow, maybe a little bit higher than that in spots. Right now, 40s across the board, and that easterly wind is up there. In fact, some of the gust as high as maybe near 20 miles an hour. Not too terrible. And then we are expecting some afternoon clearing with temperatures at about 54 in St. Louis, a little cooler north and east of the area. And again, we should see a nice clear evening, but high pressure right there anchored over the Great Lakes is bringing in that easterly wind, and that often gives us a little cooler weather. It shifts a little bit more to the east tomorrow, so a southwest breeze should get us to at least 70, maybe some low 70s in there. Much more in that forecast, and the rain chances coming up in just a bit, Kay.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you, Jim. Breaking news at noon. Computers at every driver's license office and DMV in Illinois down right now. The Illinois Secretary of State blames a network outage. He says it affects every facility around the country. If you need to use a DMV today, call first and see if the hours are being impacted. We are continuing to follow developments in the death of a teenage boy killed in Pagedale. Police have identified 15-year-old Lawrence Clark as the boy they found dead in an alley on Purdue Avenue yesterday afternoon. They say he'd been shot to death. The major case squad now looking for suspects and digging into the circumstances. No other details are being released. Police in the Metro East still looking for the person involved in the home invasion that left a man seriously injured. It happened early yesterday on Cathy Drive in Pontoon Beach. Police say the suspects broke into the home and shot a person living there. The victim is in critical condition. Police tell us they believe the shooter targeted the victim. A 2-year-old child is now out of the hospital after an accidental shooting. Now we wait to see if a St. Louis sheriff's deputy will be charged. Police sources tell us the child got a hold of the deputy's gun in this home in Ferguson over the weekend. We're told the deputy had been visiting the home at the time. Police believe the deputy is the child's uncle. Ferguson police have applied for charges of endangering the welfare of a child. The search for a missing University of Missouri student in Nashville has now moved about 45 miles downriver. 22-year-old Riley Strain disappeared March 8th. Police say crews are now focusing their search on the Cheatham Dam. People could be seen standing on top of the dam for hours looking into debris in the water, but police say they found no new evidence. The family has recruited the help of the United Cajun Navy in the search. The group's leader warns volunteers of the dangers of searching near the river.
If they are dead set on doing so, sturdy shoes, hiking shoes of some sort, heavy gloves, rubber or nitrile gloves underneath.
Riley Strain was in Nashville for a fraternity trip and disappeared after getting kicked out of a bar. A parent of a Berkeley elementary school student faces charges of making a terrorist threat to a school official. Berkeley police say the school called Tamika Stewart to remove her child. When she arrived, police say the vice principal was restraining her child. They're not giving details of how or why the vice principal restrained her child. They say Stewart made verbal threats to the school, police, and the principal. New at noon, St. Louis University President Dr. Fred Pistello is stepping down. He's been the president of the Jesuit University for 10 years. Pistello announced this morning he'll step down at the end of June 2025. SLU will begin a national search to find his successor. Happening right now, the St. Louis Department of Health hosting a panel discussion about maternal and child health. According to city officials, Missouri's maternal and child health rates have been some of the lowest in the country and are getting worse. The mayor and local physicians are taking part in that discussion. Manchester cracking down on dangerous drivers. The city increasing police patrols on several streets near Parkway Southwest Middle School, all in an effort to keep children, pedestrians, and drivers safe in the area. If you're found guilty of speeding, failing to yield, or any other traffic violation, you'll face fines of up to $225. Tonight, the Francis Howell School Board could take action on revised Black history and literature electives. 5 on Your Side's Megan Kernan previews the vote, which could affect students.
The Francis Howell Board of Education is meeting here at 6:30 tonight. The new proposed curriculum on Black studies is up for a final vote, and if it passes, it'll go into effect next fall. Last year, district officials removed 2 Black studies electives over concerns about political bias. After students staged various protests and walkouts, the classes were reinstated, but with changes. During a school board meeting last month, the revised Black history and literature courses were presented to the board and the public for a first reading. That new curriculum will focus on the foundation of Black history, colonization, the Civil War, the Civil Rights Movement, and analyzing historical documents. So the final vote is set for tonight, unless a board member elects to pull it from tonight's agenda for a separate discussion and vote. Reporting in O'Fallon, Missouri, Megan Kernan, 5 on Your Side.
Changes are coming to a swimming hole in Jefferson County. Our partners at Leader Publications are reporting the County Council voted to change the name of Rockford Beach Park to Rockford Park. It also voted to keep the park in House Springs open for swimming, despite a history of drownings. Last summer, 2 people drowned there, forcing the county to shut down swimming for weeks. The use of alcohol and recreational marijuana will also be banned. Still ahead, the Justice Department takes on Apple, why the tech giant is being accused of a monopoly, and its response to a lawsuit. Plus, video you have to see, the results of a hot air balloon flight that went wrong.